That's the estimated cost of damage caused by wood-destroying insects in the United States. Now, a lot of people think of termites or carpenter ants, but one pest that we deal with a lot that often goes overlooked are powder post beetles. Now, the amount of damage that a powder post beetle can have over its lifetime would be like if I kept drilling these 1/8 inch holes once a day for 700 days. A piece of wood with that many holes in it wouldn't be that sturdy. And if gone unchecked, powder post beetles can cost thousands of dollars in repairs and compromise the structure of any building. Find out how we treat powder post beetles on this episode of Around Town with Town & Country Pest Solutions. Rural homesteads like this one are prime real estate for wood-destroying insects, which consume wood as part of their diet or damage it when building a nest, which is why the customer wants to protect this rustic barn from any further destruction. So tell me a little bit about what we're looking for today.
We're here doing an annual powder post beetle inspection. This was a barn that we had treated last year, trying to see if we have any new activity going on since we had last treated.
What sort of signs are you looking for? Obviously frass, we've talked about looking for frass.
So most of the time what you are looking for is just the frass. Some of the newer holes that you see are going to have a white halo around them. That's a new sawdust that you might be seeing. So it does look like we're seeing a little bit of that, not much, but that's why it's so important just to do these annual inspections to catch things like that.
Upgrading a one-time service to include yearly follow-up visits does mean a higher price up front, but a significant value for the customer in the long run.
It's a good value just because of the high moisture content here in these barns outside. You can't really regulate it. It's just going to help you ensure that your structure stays stable year after year.
We've seen in previous episodes how moisture plays a role in these situations. Moist environments make materials like wood soft enough for insects to eat. The tunnels they create as a result make it easier for moisture to saturate the wood, which attracts even more wood-destroying insects. A vicious cycle that can lead to devastating consequences. The customer was gracious enough to let us have this board that had come loose from the barn. And at first glance, you can definitely tell the telltale signs of powder post beetle activity. Let's cut into it and see what kind of damage is on the inside. Some pretty interesting stuff here. So all these holes in the center, not causing too much of an issue, but it's these ones near the edge that can really compromise the integrity of the wood. Back at the barn, Manny walks us through his game plan to make sure this job is a success.
Once we see kind of what we have going on, we'll blow any of this old sawdust away. When we come back for the following inspection, we'll see if there's any new frass. We'll just spot treat as necessary. It should be good from there.
These follow-up visits are kind of like taking your car in for yearly maintenance. It's a worthwhile investment to have the situation monitored on a regular basis, because even though it might not look so bad at first glance, the professionals know the risks of letting a wood-destroying insect infestation go unchecked.
Have you ever actually come across any actual powder post beetles? Yeah, from time to time we'll come across them in these jobs. A lot of times though, you're just seeing evidence of the powder post beetles. You're not actually seeing the beetles themselves. There was one instance though where I came across, it was a bamboo flooring. Customer had complained about seeing beetles and stuff coming up out of the floor, and sure enough we went and inspected, and you could actually see the powder post beetles tunneling underneath the bamboo, and we actually saw a few come out, so it was pretty cool.
None here though, right?
Not seeing any in here.
Let's make sure that there aren't any after we're done.
You got it, man.
One method for getting rid of wood-destroying insects is through fumigation, which is non-residual, meaning it won't keep destructive insects from coming back. The solution Manny is applying is a residual treatment and has even been proven in industry testing to maintain effectiveness after 5 years. This treatment will soak into the wood and eliminate any insect that consumes it, putting a halt to their costly damage and protecting the structure from any future infestations. Well, this one seems all buttoned up, Manny. Thanks for having us out, man.
No problem.
Really appreciate it. I'm Matt.
I'm Manny.
We'll catch you at the next job. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to make sure all of our content gets right in your feed from Town & Country Pest Solutions.